Welcome, everybody. Anthony here with the Bulbaritos, bringing you a brand new live stream. And today, Burrito Gang, we are in week 2 of the Osiris League Season 8 casts. As it's going to be really exciting. Top 32. We have some good matches on deck today. Starting off with our 13 UTC match that we are going to be doing. We're finally moving in. To a little bit of the Anubis. You know, we haven't done very much Anubis recently, so hopefully y'all enjoy this and enjoy the new format. We are trying something new that we've been testing out, and I feel like it's done really, really well. So y'all let me know in the stream if y'all if y'all enjoy it. We have both a horizontal cast as well as a vertical cast running simultaneously right now. So I know this is a mobile game. For those of y'all who are just joining us for the first time and have never watched a cast that we've done, it's a mobile game, mobile strategy game. And Osiris League is kind of like a tournament style format. So we are going to be casting over it. And we're testing out for the first time ever. And I'm pretty confident in rock history that this would be the first vertical cast. And so that's exciting time. So make sure you check it out. The links are in our Discord as well. I've also left them in the Rock Discord as well. So enjoy it. Let me know if you're here for whichever stream. I do have both chats up because I have to run them simultaneously. But I feel like y'all are going to like the format, and then let us know if you find us on YouTube Shorts. But before we dive into everything, I'm going to fire up some music. But while I'm doing that, do me a huge favor. If y'all are enjoying all the casts this season, make sure you smash that like button on the channel and on the stream. And make sure, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you. We are doing variety content, pumping everything out from mobile games such as Rise of Kingdoms all the way to first-person shooters such as Fortnite and Call of Duty. So don't want to miss out. Join the community. I appreciate you. And yeah, let's get some music going. And then we're gonna get it rocking and rolling. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure this music's not gonna destroy us. All right, we should be good. We should be good. All right, let me associate my screens real quick, and then we will get it crack-a-lackin' here in a second. Hardcare, good to see you, buddy. Oh, look who's there. All right, let me put my polls up real quick, and then we can kind of get going from there. The vertical once again coming in hot, bro. The vertical coming in hot once again. Y'all let me know if y'all are liking the vertical format in the chat. I see y'all. The vertical's still crushing. I'm loving it. Smash that like button, baby. All right, let me get the chats and everything fixed and lined up. We need to tweak a couple of these things real quick because, oh, and that's too small. Getting all my screen associated, that way I can, because now I have more chats that I need to monitor and stuff. But 1 second. But we should be good to go, fam. Let me see. Almost there. All right, we got that there. Get this here. There, slide that, put our game right here. Let's get our chats rocking and rolling, baby. How's everybody doing on this beautiful Sunday morning? I don't even know it's beautiful. I haven't even seen the sun yet. How's everybody doing? All right, we are going to be doing the DQ39 versus SV68 this morning. So I am very excited to get our first one under the belt. Let me launch some polls up real quick. That way y'all can answer them. Who taking that fat dub? Actually, we're going to do a different one. right, give me 1 second, fam. Let me get this up. Make sure y'all say hi if y'all are joining the stream. Even if you're lurking, I always love giving y'all thanks for coming in and hanging out. I know that there's a ton of people that you could be hanging out with, and it means the world to me that y'all chose to come hang out with me, my friends. Let me see there. Let me add this to our, not that. Add this to our sheet real quick, and then we'll flip over, fam. I'm gonna flip over here in a minute. I want to make sure that we have all of our stuff set up. That way, when we do our next stream, it flips over pretty quick. All right, got our polls there. There we go. All right, we are cooking. We are cooking right now, boys. All right, let me get into the cast. There we go. Boom. All right, so this is the group we're going to be in right now. Bang, bang, bang. I know it's a little bit different. That's why I'm having to look at it. So I'll drag it a little bit and let it right here. We're going to be doing on this one the DQ39 versus SV68. Let me make sure it looks, yep, popping good. Looking good there. And yeah, that's what we're gonna be cooking with. Let me make sure the chats and everything are looking good. They are. Okay. Let me pop vertical. That one should be this one. Let me pop this back out. All right. All right. But yes. So that's the one we're going to be doing, 2.6 to 5 million. This one is one that, Boba, how's it going, buddy? This is one we actually bet on. It is a little bit of a long shot on this one, but I do like DQ as a team. So it was one of my riskier bets this week. We can kind of chat about that. We still got, what, like 8 minutes before the match is going to show. So we can talk about bets and what I went with this week. Let me make sure that everything looks copacetic on the, okay, so hold on, give me 1 second, chat. I'm gonna drag this over, oh, wrong one. Dang it, I dragged the wrong one, hold on. I dragged the wrong one, center horizontally. Lock that, lock that, lock that. This is the only one I want to touch. Y'all let me know in the vertical chat. I'll have to move it with the cast. Remind me if I forget, just in case. I think DQ39 will win. I personally have faced them before in top 16. Yeah, I think they're really, really good. And so that's why, for me, it was kind of a, SV is kind of unproven in my eyes, so it makes it, for the odds that were on it, easy long shot bet for me if I was gonna throw any out for a long shot. So I did vote on, or bet on 4 different matches this week. What's this new Rez? Ruz, how's it going, buddy? What Rez? LOL. Oh, the vertical stream. Is the quality? Let me know. Is the quality okay, fam? I can pull it up if I need to. The vertical. Yeah, we're trying something different. We've been doing it on different games, so I thought, hey, you know what? Fuck it. Might as well try it on some Osiris League casts and see. My thought process was from a creator standpoint. A majority of the audience that plays Rock play on mobile phone. So why not target where they're at already and see if they like the format? You know what I mean? We'll see. If people don't really like it, what I've noticed is there's a lot more engagement and stuff on the vertical format than there is on horizontal on other games. So I was interested to see it. TN, how's it going, bud? But yeah, we're testing it out. Y'all let me know. Like I said, this is trial and error. We're testing out a vertical format stream. You may find us using the link on Discord, but Also, what's cool is when you're scrolling through YouTube Shorts on the gaming aspect, now our feed, if you're searching on Rock and you watch a lot of Rock videos, our Rock live stream may pop on verticals as well on Shorts, which I think is really cool. So we'll test it out. But so the 4 bets that I laid before we have to dive in this match, we got about 5 minutes that I tossed this week. I was looking for one for a long shot, like a good return bet. I usually do kind of a 50-50 type bet, and then I do one that's kind of like, it was like a 1-2 at that point. And then it kind of closed the gap, which kind of surprises me, to be honest with you. I think DQ will win too. Yeah, kind of surprised me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I expected the 93L Mimi match to be a little bit bigger of a gap. Maybe not like 20-1, but like 3-5-1. And the gap got... That was the one match that I was very surprised. I thought that people would be all over Mimi, like trying to win this. So we'll see. I really do feel like that one's still going to be an uphill fight, which is why like a 50-50 bet on that one really wasn't, it's not ideal, because to be honest, I think that one's going to probably come down to the last arc, but we'll see. The E68 I do think are very good, but they're both kind of evenly matched on this one. This match I think would be do really well as well. And this one I think 698K is just they're just a little bit better. And then 93L, I think they're a sleeper team, to be perfectly honest with you. They're one of those teams you definitely don't want to face because they don't have a lot of tape. But they do have a tendency of sometimes losing in mid, which is the only reason that this one could go back and forth. They're not very dominant in one facet of their strategy, but they are very, very good at multiple facets in their thing. So it's going to be interesting to see. I have a feeling that one's going to come down to a 2-arc match. I think 93L will win one of them and then just hold it, and then it will come down to the very end. So we'll see on that one. And then the last one, which is the one that we're casting on right now, is the SV68 DQ39 match, which has already started, but we can't log in until 5 minutes after, so we'll be there in a second. The odds are just, bro, they're 6. Yeah, it's just playing with that for SV. I have no clue on that one, to be perfectly honest with you. I have no clue. So here are the bets overall that we're going to be doing. Week 1 VL I thought was an easy dub. No, he's not. Okay. And so these are the bets that we're running with this week. So we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping at least that if the 50-50 bet hits, then we just break even, and then the rest is just change. So we'll see. Ethan, how's it going, bud? How have you been, Ruz? Good to see you, homie. All right, give me 1 second, fam. Let me get in. I need to straighten my screen out again. And Osiris League, go spectate Aura Anubis and GG's. Let me see if it shows the other ones. It shows the other ones. There it is. Spectate. Minute 30 and we in. Got back on D2. Let's go. Yeah, I'm thinking. I think what I'm gonna do with D2 is I'm gonna wait until the final release comes out, and then I'll play through everything. I think it's the play that I'm gonna do with that. I'm hoping that the first Descendant doesn't come out the same time as the final release, so we'll see. Oh wait, hold on, I forgot to do that, chat. Y'all forgot to remind me. Bad, chat, bad. All right, center horizontally. Now we should be good to go. All right. Just look at the difference though. That vertical, baby. That vertical. Woo! Love y'all. I'm excited. This one should be a very good match. I think this is for 1 and 2 in the group right now. Whoever wins will get 1. Whoever loses gets 2. 36 seconds, ladies and gents. Let's get it. I think the other format of watching is better. On horizontal, hey, it's perfectly like I'm telling you, I want y'all's feedback. It's just something different because I can tell you right now, I have 3 times the viewership on the vertical stream than I do on the horizontal stream right now. But the horizontal stream is there for y'all to go and check out if y'all want. Like, you know what I mean? There's no pressure. Watch the way that you want to watch. And it's there. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to be rocking and rolling on either one, and we are in it. I'm going to be paying attention if I need to structure and move around. The one thing I got to remember on vertical is I gotta center everything. So that's the only downside to it, is on the wide screen you can see wide everything, but not everybody watches on TVs and laptops. So that's the only my rationale behind it. But we'll check out the teams here in a minute. Let me see if the other one's loading in. Okay, there it is. Let me close these bars up because these don't mean squat until they pop the first one. Let's go. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you, Ethan. It's nice. You know what I mean? I just want to try new things. I feel like from what the thing that most people got to understand is from a creator standpoint. Ooh, fluffy pony. Look at that hairdo. From a, hold on, let me make sure. Let me see where it's coming out from. Okay, so I need to put it about right there. Okay. Yep, there we go. We're on it. We're on it. There you go. Flipping to the left side. There we go. From a creator standpoint, the ability for me just to be able to hit a button on my stream deck and clip something that I can then use as a short very easily without me having to go and make content and do this and do that. Guys, that I can tell you right now, you can turn and burn so much content with that, with minimal effort, and it still be good and organic and very quick. That's the reason why, like, for me, it makes sense. Like, I'm doing Fortnite clips and doing a lot of stuff, and it makes my life a lot easier when we're playing games. And then all I have to do is, oh, there's this insane thing, boom, hit a button. It saves that for 1.5 minutes, and I just cut it up, put it on YouTube, and call it a day. So it'll be exciting, man. But yeah, we'll do this. I think we have been doing some Fortnite ranked and stuff like that, so we're definitely looking into doing more stuff with it. Oh yeah, boys, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good one. I'm looking back and forth trying to make sure that it's centered in the screen. That's my main worry. Until I get used to it, that way y'all aren't seeing just pop-ups of random junk. Pop-ups of random junk. But something different. I just want to make sure the quality looks good. If it doesn't, then y'all need to let me know. Like if it's super blurry or grainy or whatever it is, then that's something I need to fix. 100%. All right, there. I feel like that's pretty centered. That one's not so much. That one's good. That one's good. All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Now here's the only downside that I see with this one. Watch, when I zoom in from the vertical to the horizontal, I kind of have to choose which. I don't think I can fit both of them in here. It doesn't zoom out far enough. So that is one downside that I noticed when I was previewing it on vertical. So we're gonna watch one side over the other on this one. Let me see. I kind of want to leave it right here and then we'll see the marches. This is one thing I'm testing out right now. Center horizontally. Here you go. Those notifications are nice and freaking big. Yeah, I think we're gonna watch one side over the other. That way y'all can at least watch some stuff. We're gonna watch the break off for DQ and see how it's gonna split off. And then we'll flip over, show the other side real quick. It looks like DQ is doing a pretty standard split right now. Naughty, not jumping in the outpost. Easy dubs right there. All right, let's switch over, show the SV68 side. Got energetic already being used by DQ. Love to see it. Got some sentries going down. And they are hopping in their outposts, doing the flip. Thanks for subscribing, Luffy. I appreciate you, buddy. Even split. Let's jump in some outposts, fam. Let's do this. All right. Let me see. You can already start to see. Yeah. Okay. Now we're starting to see both of them. Get a little tighter. I'm trying to get both of them in that vertical. For the most part, Birdie standard split off. Outpost, we're looking for it right now. Come on, jump in. Pretty even split coming through here. And then we're gonna see the aggression. They should be pretty aggressive going back and forth on these altars. I always forget to get water, fam. I'm like super parched already. It's all right. There we go. Now we're starting to see them. Now this is a nice view. You can see it on vertical. See both of the marches coming in. We're gonna zoom in here in a second as the battles are gonna start to be waged and fought. I'm looking real quick to see. I don't see any provisioners going out for the side of DQ and 68. We'll check out here in a minute. I don't think either one is using provisioners right now. So it's all gonna come down to, all right. There we go. Getting some marches in here, fam. Who y'all got? Put y'all's predictions in the chat, fam. Do y'all have DQ39 winning this or SV68? Put in the chat. Let's see who y'all got. All right, nothing going on right there. Nothing fishy going on. Got a little bit of standstill. Stare at each other for a little bit. Oof. Our energetics being used by both. That's good to see. SV68, very nice. Oscar's throwing his shot out there. I love it. You love to see it. Getting a little stare down action here. Oof. Not heard of DQ? No worries, Tia. You're good. DQ is a kind of a younger team, but they're pretty solid. A little over a minute before these altars and shrines and stuff start opening up, so let's see how it goes. Oh, bro, the intensity right here. Who's gonna be the first? Oh. All right, got our first fights going on at this bottom side altar. Let's look at the march composition. Scipios. Here we go. Players' power is concerning. It is, but we've seen upsets, Layers. You know, we've seen people upset 5 billion power. Mimi does it every season when they lose. 5 billion doesn't mean squat. They lose. A lot of teams, once you get to a certain threshold, it's just about healing. And most teams like this, like you're just fighting for first, so healing is healing. 30 seconds till altars and shrines open up. We're gonna flip over to the next altar real quick, see how that one's looking. Seeing a lot of blue. I'm seeing red too. We got our little garrisons here. So this is something that you do want to focus on. You're gonna see him running around here. He's just basically hinged up. And so when you see garrisons like that, I always focus them down, because even if you do lose structures, you're not worrying about having to flip it back. But they are like, you're gonna knock them out super fast in the field. All right, here we go. Let's see who gets in. SV gets in. The garrison can't get in. Get in. Get in. And I think he just got in. So it's gonna flip over. Yep, there he is. And so that's mistake number one. Mistake number one. That was the garrison right there. So let's see. The swarm looking nice though. I'm not gonna lie. The swarm is looking nice. Keep our eyes on it as this map does not update and still looks blurry AF. So SV are holding those. And then of course they flip the other ones as well. So those are your normal standard breakoffs. So the only differentiating one is the south one that is being held by SV. Or actually, sorry, this one, not the south one. South one would be your standard. Oh, it's gonna be interesting. You don't see the small map. See 4 layers, there you go. So we're learning all the little things. Terrible POV. Hey, there's the horizontal stream that's on the other side if you want to check that one out. There's the normal one. All right, let's flip it over. Looks like DQ got it. Flipped it back over after it getting snuck by SV. You should see them push in between right now where the obelisk is at. and the altar should be pushing in between as they're just killing off their marches as they're going to start rotating in towards mid and contesting for that first arc. We're about 5.5 minutes before the first arc's going to appear, so this is around the time that everyone's going to start killing their marches off, working towards that first occupation, and then we go from there. All right. Minute 48 before this altar pops. 69 beautiful people on this vertical stream. Love y'all. Shout out. Appreciate all y'all. Make sure y'all do me a favor. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Lets me know that y'all want more casts this season and helps our streams get pushed to other people. And there you go. They just flipped the desert altar back. That's going to be a little awkward timing, and they flipped. Oh man, SV flipped this one, so they just flipped it back. So these first occupations aren't going to happen until they're going to be rotating in mid. I don't know if they're going to hold this one either. It's going back and forth. This timing is super awkward. Could I zoom out? Yeah. I'll show each side of the map. Give me a second. There you go. There's the bottom side. Everybody's here's mid starting to run for SV, not really for DQ. And then here is the top lane. All right. There you go. Let me see structures. So they flipped it back 239. I wonder if they're going to make a play for it because DQ has not done diddly around, I think, SV. So see, if I was SV, to be perfectly honest with you, I'd rotate all these marches up to the right and go get that Shrine of War right in the mid. Of course, yeah, if y'all want to see different POVs, let me know. And I'm willing. I know with vertical it's a little bit more difficult, but I feel like for those who watch on mobile phones, it may be preferable because you can see like in landscape. And if not, then you know we're just testing something new. And we'll chalk it up, and I'm probably still gonna do it because the viewership is really good from a creator standpoint. But I do understand, but there are preferences. You got both horizontal and vertical streams running right now, so if you don't see one and prefer the other, then definitely go check it out. It looks like SVR rotating really strong to mid. DQ are gonna be forming up late, so we're gonna see how this is gonna work out. But look at the collapse coming from both sides. You love to see it. Arc timer, we got 2 minutes and 40 seconds before the arc's gonna pop. That's a good observation though, 4 layers. Unfortunately, it removes the arc time and small map. I can look at maybe trying to set something up. That gives me an idea. I might be able to do something. I'll think about it after, but where maybe I can take another screen grab of it and then just crop it down and center it. Maybe I'll have to look and see what we can do. I might be able to think of something on that one, 4 layers. But yeah, I do understand that. We'll see if we can figure it out. It's finessing. It's finessing at this point. We're gonna see how it works out though. Here, I'll try to move there. That way you can see the timer. Let me see. There you go. Right there. Oh, I don't want that. Minute 46 before the arc. That means for this cast, I'll probably have to be a little bit more animated. I appreciate the subs, guys. Thank y'all so much, Hector and John. That way I'll be a little bit more vocal about the timings because I know y'all can't see them right now. All right, we're rotating in mid. Let's go. Let me see. I'm just gonna zoom out real quick. Minute. I'm very surprised that they're waiting this long. If you're SV, you had the numbers the entire time and they're just letting them come in. Look at all these marches. Look how late they are. Look at this. That's a big mistake right there. But we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't hurt. But here it goes. Bogged down on the side of SV, both for DQ as well. Heaven's Grace already. That's energetic from both coming out. Total vision for DQ. I'm liking the skill usage on the side of SV for the first rotation. That Heaven's Grace is huge. It's gonna pay dividends. I'm seeing a lot. Ooh, I'm seeing some sad faces now. Let me see. Seeing some sad faces on the side. Go away, marker. Oh man, a lot more going on the side of DQ though. A lot more going on the side of DQ. And a lot, look, oh my goodness. Hold on, I'm gonna move this over, this POV over real quick. Hold on. That way that way our viewers, look at that map. Look at the map, chat. It's all red. It's all red. The arc is spawned. Who's gonna get the first pull? Who's gonna get the first pull? I don't see anybody grabbing it. Oh, 10 seconds right here. I see it on the bottom. SV. Ooh. Sad faces. Still looks like DQ. Oh, okay, never mind. I was about to say, it looks like there's a lot of DQ marches. Nope. Nope. But nobody's pulled it yet. Dude, I think this is a big... Oh, I don't think it's gonna hurt them, but SV, if they rewatch this back, there's no reason this arc should not have gotten picked up already. Oh, it did get picked up. It's on the floor. Okay, cool. It looks like they are gonna clear him out, which is good. Let's see who pulls it. I think they're just focused on marches. That's a very, I'll say this, that is a very young move right there for a team. You can tell when they're very experienced versus very young. Because when you play against really good teams in mid, if you don't pull it, ooh, GG's. And they're, bro, they're just, hello, hello, hello. Somebody pick it up. Somebody pick it up. Bro, that took so long. Why did that take as long as it took? All right, let's zoom out, check out the lanes again. Here's our top lane. And then we'll zoom in and see some fights. Look at the health of the SV marches. Oh my God, I think DQ needed 10 more marches to win that. Yeah, well, you also have to understand, they also used Heaven's Grace on the first one. So that's gonna be an interesting play with Energetic if they're gonna be able to pump the bar up enough or if they're gonna end up holding this arc. That's where the strategy kind of comes into play. Here, let's look at mid right there. Where the strategy comes into play is if you want to make this a 2-arc game, you might invest Heaven's Grace in the first arc, knowing that you're going to hold it super long and your skill bar will be reset by the time you get to the second one. And so that's kind of the interesting, you know, concept. You can kind of play with that aspect as well, because now Energetic adds a new component that wasn't previously there, because originally you didn't have the ability to use Heaven's Grace right off the rip unless you use no skills or you didn't use anything right off the rip, and even then it would be very tight. But now with that new introduction to the new skills, it opens up a lot of new strategies in regards to mid and when you're going to rotate and do all that kind of stuff. So it'll be very interesting. Let me see, our arc runner is running it to the obelisk. That is a smart play. I've never liked it when they run anywhere else, just because it's very finicky, even with Master Strategists. All right, let me see. We got a little contestation over here. Nope, never mind. All right, they're all rotating down. DQ's looking like they're trying to reset structures and stuff, which is positive. Let's look at the points per minute on this front. 500, 590, still in favor. And so this is what you want to see of your SV, right? You won the arc, and usually when you win the arc, more often than not, you're losing structures, right? You're going to lose that points per minute for a little bit before you can reset it. If you can do both of them, kudos. Let's look at the tape real quick as before we flip in and the fighting starts to, look at that. See, that's what we were talking about. The heals are going to be pretty big. 8 million already, and we're, what, 15 minutes in the match. So this could be upwards of like 35 million by the time we get back. So, let's see. A little aggression on this one. There we go. I've never this is just my personal opinion. I've never liked Archer rallies in Osiris League. The only situation, I will say this, the only situation that I would ever say I would use an Archer rally in Osiris League is if you are sending that delayed rally, the one that's going to go to the Shrine of War as you're going to fight for mid, because it's more often than not going to have as many marches around to swarm it down. So that is what that's the only situation that I would see an Archer rally, because if not, it's just going to get swarmed down. Like, there's just too many swarmers available, or it's just going to milk. It's going to milk it. I don't see GQ winning this. Yeah, it is kind of a long shot, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I love me a long shot. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, fam? There you go. Give it the bee's knees, boys. Yeah. Yeah. Karate chop. Yeah. Bing bong, bing bong. All right, let's go. Push down to the Shrine of War, ladies and gentlemen. We've choked games before. Let's go. Love to see it. Don't worry, Mimi does too. YOLO. All right. All right. Let's see. Nothing suspicious going on right here. Heaven's Grace, Total Vision. Yeah. So we should be okay. Let me see. So I'm going to show the skill bar. Let's see if we have any others. Bog down. I like both on each one. I think where it becomes super OP is when you can combo Total Vision with Heaven's Grace. That's chef's kisses. Chef's kisses. You ain't losing that. You ain't losing that for sure. SV is in full control though. Their early plays through DQ rotation. Disarray, most likely. It is what it is, fam. You know what I mean? I think that the fact is energetic. There you go. Energetic's gonna change a lot of stuff. And okay, so it looks like they are gonna hold, which is probably an indicator that they're gonna hold to their skill bar. So this is probably more of a skill bar than a level the playing field situation, because SV are doing pretty solid on their occupation game. So this is gonna be that. So it'll be interesting to see what gets shown skill wise for the next rotation of Arc. All right, let's see where the fighting's going on. There you go. It's going on in Narnia, La La Land. Ugh, you don't want to see that. All right, SVR being the aggressors, which is nice to see. I would like to see them drag this ball up in between this obelisk and the altar, because what's going to happen is indirectly it's going to pull DQ back, and then it frees up your rally from getting swarmed, and you get to humble on some marches as they try to get into the ball. So just little slight tweaks on strategy I think would make this even better, because you're kind of drawing them away, and it looks like DQ is getting smashed by this altar. I think if SV win the next arc, then I think it's pretty much it's a done deal. If they don't, then it's not. Let's look at the points per minute real quick. Points per minute, 560, 350. So those altars keep flipping, which is a good sign. If you're SV and DQ, not so much, not so much. DQ got loads of T4 marches. That's a problem. Yeah, it is. It is. When you're going T4, T5, yeah, an arc, especially if you're having to heal like that, it's gonna be, but it's all right. Let's see. This one should go down. There's plenty of SV marches around here. I got my eye on the timer. The timer for the hold on the arc is 7 minutes. So I'll keep you all updated on that. Structure wise, SV is holding 3 altars, so 1 for DQ, and then everything else is a standard break off on structures. Oh boy is holding for dear life. Holding for dear life. Hold. Hold! They finally got into swarming the garrisons. Love to see it. Learning from our mistakes. Let's go. And the arc has been captured. Timer for the new arc has ticked over. So 7 minutes and 43 seconds till the next arc is going to pop. Energetic being used right now for the side of DQ. The fluffy boy. Every time I see the name Fluffy Pony, that's all I want to say. He's a fluffy boy. All right, let me see. You got a little alter action. SV do pull it out. DQ should be able to form this down though. There's not very many, but I do like what I'm seeing from SV on this front, right? We are now, like we were talking about it, the marches that they do have aren't sitting around the altar. They're pushing in between the obelisk, right? What does that mean, right? Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean, oh, we're going to take all these marches out. They're just going to limit the amount of effectiveness by taking down their troop count, which is good. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. So DQ should be able to swarm this down unless there's reinforcements coming. There's a couple. Nah, there's just one. This should go down. There's a city inside DQ obelisk. Let me see. Did they lose it? Oh, bro, they lost it. Leo, how's it going? Hope all is well. It's good, good. Look at this guy. Who is this guy? If it was Fluffy Boy, I would be a little worried. I'm not worried about that. He's a fluffy boy. That's too good. I would just leave him there, to be perfectly honest with you. Just leave him there. If there was a really big player there, then it would be GG. Because DQ doesn't have a lot of troops, so the heal would be insane. All right, 5 minutes 40 seconds before the arc pops. Yeah, I am Abdullah. I am very surprised that it wasn't a bigger player, to be honest with you. At 116 million, I'd just leave him there, to be perfect. Ignore him. Just leave it be. Just ignore him. Because the issue comes is, one, you don't have enough troops to be that disruptive unless you're going to do a shit ton of healing. So it really doesn't, you're not really doing a good job of being annoying, right? And two, it puts you completely out of rotation when you got to rotate towards mid. If you have a really big account, right, in there, then it becomes a problem because you got to worry about your base. They have plenty of troops to heal and not have to heal. You know, they can be disruptive in rotations towards mid because they're, you know, there's so many other facets. But when you don't have that power, bye. So in the future, get that big boy in there and then you good, you Gucci. But 100 mil power player, that ain't it, cuh. That ain't it. Let's check the other side. See, nah, they are good. All right, let's look at some altars. We got 4 minutes before the arc pops. We should start seeing rotations. I am going to show the lanes here in a second after we show a little bit of this. SV looks like this timing is going to be kind of awkward, to be honest, with SV. Everybody should be pushing up. Should be that time when they start killing marches. Looks like DQ is slowing down on healing. You'll definitely see it after this first one. They're down 7K. They really do need this arc. It's gonna be worth 3,500 points. And if not, then it's GG's. This one's over. Hector, hey, is this an open world fight or an event fight? So this, Hector, this is an event fight. Osiris League. So this is an event that two teams, two alliances battle against each other. And just basically it's a game mode. So yeah, this is a game mode. SV will take every building. We're gonna see. This rotation is a little bit awkward though. Let me zoom out. Let's show these lanes real quick. Make sure I'm showing y'all. So it looks like DQ's just starting to rotate. I think they already know. Even trying to hold these structures, I don't think it's going to help them. Let's show the bottom lane and then we'll show mid rotation. So if you're DQ, you have to push this, right? If you see marches in mid, your ball should already be moving. All right, let's check mid out. There's our mid. Let me zoom in a little bit. There's our mid. You should already be hitting marches. If you know you're going to be late, or you know they're going to be late, you have to press it. Because what's going to end up happening is you are already going to lose structures, so you can't afford to lose footing on the inside. Look at SV pushing forward, bro. I love the aggression. DQ should be pushing this though. I wouldn't use any skills right now, but they should be pushing this. Exactly. There we go. They should be pushing this. Singling out marches, yellowing out some marches, pulling back, yellowing out marches, going from there. And then when you're ready with your full force, then you can start pulling. See, now right now I'd pull. Oh, bro, they're already popping the skills. Okay. We're going in. I do like where they popped it though. It's on the back end. This is a little awkward for DQ though. To the death. SV sucked them in. I want to see Heaven's Grace on the side of DQ. Bro, what's the skill usage, DQ? Ooh. So they only pop bog down. Let me double check. DQ. Oh, DQ used to the death. Okay. They both used it. Okay. So both bog down, both to the death. Don't have enough marches. That's the name of the game, fam. Name of the game. I do see more coming now, but might be too little too late. Look at that. Marches from both sides coming. A little bit more, but might be too little too late. These guys might be dead. Ooh. Ugh. Run, Forrest, run! 28 seconds before the arc spawns. 28. What if they had a delayed? What if they use a delay skill? Oh, bro, come on. If they popped Heaven's Grace right now, right in the middle, oof, that'd be so good. They used to the death, so I don't think they'll have the skill bar for that. But it does look like DQ brought the house. Arc has spawned. Let's see who's going to be the first one to grab it. DQ really needs to be the first to grab this. Really do. I don't see any indicators of anybody. Okay, wait. SV looks like they're grabbing it on the bottom side. 7, 6. I see one that's shorter. So it should be SV. DQ grabs it. Oh, run. Ooh. Book it. Oh. Got sent to the Shadow Realm. Pick up the arc. Okay, I do see indicators coming. I don't know if it's SV or DQ. DQ picks it up. Let's go. Run. Dude, I hate this Ghost March shit. Drives me nuts every time. And the arc is dropped again. Looks like DQ is bringing... See, so here's the interesting thing. If you're SV, here's the question you ask yourself. Okay, do we just focus on structures at this point, right? Forget the art. Because right now, they have an 8,000 point lead. I personally think they don't need this art. I think I would rather flip to the structures, ramp that score per minute up, and then even if they score this, they're still going to be down by 8,000 points. The power of altars is very, very enticing. I think when you have a lead that is like right, what they have right now, I think you're okay just flipping over to structures and saying Sammy Sosa kisses and just going for the 4 altar play. Can possibly clutch this. I think that DQ is willing to sell the house in order to get this arc, which is the reason why I'm saying I don't think SV should really push for this anymore, because DQ has to have this arc. Like there's no way they're coming back without this arc. So they are gonna sell the house out. Let's look at the lanes though. Look, they're both going for it. They're both going for it. So here's the interesting part. Nobody has used speed skills yet. I think that is a missed opportunity between these two strategies right now. I really wish, because it's so low in point count, that teams would use speed with energetic, because there's so many possibilities of getting your marches faster through the map, which is ultimately going to be the best. That's why Cav are always used. The other thing, and it looks like DQ is gonna make it out. Run, Forrest, run! Oh, this guy's coming free. Yeah, this arc runner is gonna die. He should have run up top, bro. Why did you come this way? Bro, he should have come over the top. Now he's gonna get melted right here in this awkward corner. Bro, this is awkward. Ooh, run! Dude, this CC thick, boy. He thick. He thick, boy. And he's down just like that. If an SV player can pick this up, this could get really ugly. So this is the choke point of death. I always say this choke point is death, because if you drop the arc here, all the marches converge when they go that way, and it gets ugly. It looks like DQ learned how to pick up the arc. You love to see it. Let's zoom out. Let's look at these lanes. It looks like SV are still investing in mid. So the play was not called. Let's look at the points per minute real quick. 590, 440. So not dire yet. But they need to capture this pretty quick, right? They're going to need a third arc for sure on the side of DQ in order to even have a shot at this. This arc is kind of a must, but the third one is even more of a must at this point, right? The delay is real right now. Do me a monster favor, fam. If y'all are enjoying the streams, smash that like button. Consider subscribing if you enjoy variety content. We are going to be creating content for mobile games such as Rise of Kingdoms, all the way to first-person shooters such as Fortnite and Call of Duty. So, oh God. Oh no. Ooh, this could get dicey. Gotta stop this Ethel. He's gonna make it by his skibbies. Oh, he's getting hit. Get him. Oh, he dropped it. Oh no. He dropped it. Oh. Are there red marches? They gave up on it. Oh no. They gave up on it. Just dunk that shit. Yeah. Dunk that shit. Bro, what are we doing? Oh, bro, it's filled up. Oh, no. And this is why you do not bring the arc to outposts. Get in there. There he goes. Wait. He dropped it again. Oh, no. No, Miss Bola. Miss Bola, you don't, no, we're not starting that. No. We're gonna have to make like a fucking Elmo emoji now for the stream. Jesus Christ. Good Lord, get the arc in. Oh my God, dude, are red coming? Oh, they're not. They get, it's all down to this, bro. If they can sneak this is gonna be amazing. Just get in. Just, bro. What are we doing here? Somebody just hop out of the structure. Oh my God, this is disaster. Okay, they finally got it. Jesus Christ. Oh man. All right, arc timer has been reset. 7 minutes left. Depends if there's different skill usage, but there could be 2 more arcs, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna see that from either one of these teams. All right, let's look. Like I said, look, They invested over everything. Let's look at each lane right now. All of the bottom lane is completely red, bro. All of it. Look at this, points per minute. 740 to 330. GG's on the points per minute. Should have just done that earlier. I do like the call though. So yeah, now DQ needs to reset. Here is the awkward part now, because it took them so long. I don't know if they're going to be able to hold occupation for them to tick over before they have to rotate mid. So that's going to be what's interesting. Sobek number one, Baba are down 12K already. I always tell y'all, power means little to nothing. Once you have a certain amount, it's just about healing. If DQ ain't provisioning, ain't no way they're winning. The next arc's worth 4,000 points. So it brings them within like spitting distance, rock throwing distance, but it is an uphill fight. But from what I'm seeing, they're not really provisioning. We got one guy here. Chi. And it doesn't look like SV are doing any provisioning either. They'll probably do like every now and then towards the very end if they need it, but I don't think so. I do like the aggression though. I just wish that they were away from the structure. Away from the structure is what the only wish. I wish this murder ball was right here. I wish it was north of the structure. I think positioning is just probably one thing if SV wants to work on anything. Positioning of fights is going to be crucial, especially once you start getting with those top tier teams. You're going to find out real quick that positioning on murder balls is what you need to focus on, because it makes your life a lot harder when you're having to push through a murder ball than when you can just freely march like these marches are doing right now. It also helps with the rally not getting absolutely dominated off the rip if it's coming into a dirty murder ball. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. But overall, I think SVs looked very solid. Occupations looked very solid. Mids looked a little... I think it might have just been the timing. I'll be perfectly honest, I'm also not super fond of using to the death. I think it's probably the most outdated skill that can be hard countered if you know what skills to use. So I would probably, in my personal opinion, and it's just my opinion, if you're gonna tweak the skills, I would get rid of to the death, keep Heaven's Grace, add in running charge, and add in trying to think of what other skills they have that they haven't used. Running charge for sure, because it's just gonna be a lot faster. You're gonna be faster across the map. It's gonna help a lot, trust. And they don't provision, so I would have used that one, but they don't provision, so it doesn't really matter on that one. I think you will see at some point, you're gonna see some teams that have really good provisioners that are gonna use energetic in combination with provisioning skills. And those provisions are gonna go from like 4K to like 7 or 8K, like your old standard ones. JST is slightly behind on their match 2, gonna be a last arc win. Really? That is surprising. I didn't think that JST was gonna have an issue with them. For altars, DQ getting cooked. Yeah, 3-1 ultra wise. Let's look at the points per minute. Cortex. Ooh. Look at that Cortex. 290. That points per minute is oof. 3.5 minutes before the altar, or sorry, before the arc. I'm kind of hoping. I'm pretty sure this is seeing them, right? I wish it would show the radius. I'm pretty sure this is showing them. Unless this radius is really small, which I don't think it is. If it was me, I would hop in this node. If you never see anybody, I would hop in this node, hop out, hop in, and then you can get all your vision that you need. You use the node as your vision. All right, let's zoom out. Let's look at the lanes real quick before. Here's your rotation towards mid. Looking at the side so I can see. And then we have our bot lane. right? And then our top lane. There's our top lane. I do see a play coming for the shrine right now. I do like this on the side of SV. Even if it doesn't work, I think once you see this fall, you're going to see SV push. We'll keep our eyes on it. This will go down 100%. This will go down 100%. If it was me, I'd be popping bog down about when it's about a quarter left. Bog down, full skills push. You should see it going out right now. Let's see. And boom. Should see SV pushing already. Oh, bro, did they? Oh, here it goes. They just gave up mid. Interesting strat. Okay, interesting strat. I don't know why you'd make a play for the Shrine of War at that point, though. I want to see. I wonder if they have master strategists for DQ. You're literally throwing mid away for structure game. They do have a 9K lead though, so they don't necessarily need this arc. But if DQ has master strategist, this resets for a whole other arc. I want to see if they're gonna. I don't know if they have the skill. They are rotating out. They're abandoning the arc runner, so they better have a skill, or else if I was them, to be honest with you, I might just push this. Push toward. They abandoned mid too, so let's see. That altar should drop. All the structures should fall. The question is, do they have master strategists to get this arc out quick? That one's falling. 34 seconds. High IQ play here. What if SV, master strategist, back to the middle, kill the arc runner and steal the arc? How good of a play would that be? So instead of using the master strategist to pull the arc out, you master strategist to send your marches in, go towards mid. No, I know I'm overthinking it, but I always love thinking about cool, unique strategies because that actually would work. That actually would work. Say the call out, because if you think about it, when you rewind it back, right, and you're thinking for new strategies, that would have worked. Because by you wrapping back around to hit structures, it pulled everybody away from mid. And then you have, say you have this small ball over here that then you teleport back towards middle, everybody's completely gone. And then everybody's on the backside. So then when you're pulling away from where nobody's at. Watch, somebody's gonna do it. You're gonna laugh. Somebody's gonna do it this season. You're gonna be like, this son of a... You're gonna say it. Vita's crazy game. They lead JST by 1K. Wow. Result. Keep us updated. Are they gonna have another arc? All right, so the arc's being run. So that's the third one. Bro, we can't have this problem again, can we? Bro. Poor guy. Poor guy's just trying to do his job. It only works in this situation. SV has already won. For DQ to have a chance, they need both the arc and the structures. Is very close. Yeah, it'll be pretty tough. So they're still down by 7K. The next arc is going to be worth 4,500 points, which would still put them close, but with no provisions and losing all the structure game, this is all but done. This is all but done. would be indeed nice to see, but probably a one-time use for the team. So usually with stuff like that, you're not going to see it in top 32. You'll see it in like a top 16, like a one and done type match, which is why a lot of the teams aren't really using a lot of the strategies that you would see normally. I definitely think you're going to see a provision strategy at some point in top 16, where somebody's going to come and pop out like the old traditional like 8K provisions, using energetic and provisioning and doing all that. I think you're going to see it this season with that. All right, let's zoom out. Look at each lane again. There we go. There's bot lane. The altar game is strong, boys. Is strong. There's top lane and nothing going on in mid right now. Zeman, no show again. GG's. Good morning, Chilsey. How's it going, buddy? Welcome, everybody. Thank y'all so much for joining the streams. Greatly appreciate it. Do me a monster favor if y'all can. Smash that like button on each stream if you're on vertical or if you're on horizontal stream. Appreciate it. Greatly means the world to us and helps us get our content in front of others that may love it as well. We will be back at the 15 UTC time slot. I'm not entirely sure which one we're going to go with. I think I know, but we'll kind of talk about it after this. And we'll be back doing both vertical and horizontal again for the 15 UTC time slots. All right, DQ resets. Just might be just too. Yeah, look, we're back at 9K again. The structure game is what's killing them right now. How's everybody doing today? Y'all having a good Sunday so far? Anybody got big plans? Just gonna chill? All right, chat. We'll put it in here. If y'all want, we will go do it. Do y'all want to go watch the ending for JST match? Or do y'all want to stay here? Push 1 in chat if you want to go watch JST. Push 2 if you want to stay here. I'm okay either way. I just want it to be kind of an overwhelming choice. So make sure you put your vote in chat. If it's like 2 people voting, we're just going to stay here. Groggy, good to see you, homie. Good to see you, homie. It's always fun to watch you. 1-1-1, 1-1. Nuno. All right, let's see. Oh, if I quit this one, I'm gonna have to reload the game. I forgot. That's the dumb part about this. All right, give me 1 second. There's a bug in the system that when you jump out of a game, watch. When you jump out of a game, it doesn't auto let you in. Oh, they fixed it. Thank God. You used to have to reload the game. Looks like the arc has to be. Yeah, it got captured 100%. Ooh. Let's see what the points per minute is. JST. Vita. Bro, Vita, I'm impressed. They pushed JST pretty far. And that's something to be said right there. I had JST. Let me see. Teletape 3. So split JST got the second one. Occupation. Pretty even, to be honest with you. Pretty even. Like I said, positioning. Look at positioning on this. This is exactly, if you're SV, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at what JST is going to do. They postured on the north side of your structure, and this is what I'm talking about. Then you have your rally hitting. It's all about how you position your marches. Even if these marches get fucking melted, they're still being more of a nuisance for these marches not to be able to run free. Do you have the guaranteed game enter? Groggy, I do not. So they did, so basically what they did is they removed whitelisting and added in the spectator feature. So now anybody can get in, but it's on a 5-minute delay. Did you see SV sack third arc? Yeah, I did, Ruz. Yeah, I did. We watched that one, and then after they captured it, then we knew it was kind of GG's with the structure, so then we came over here. But yeah, I did watch them sack the arc. It was pretty funny. I thought, Ruz, I thought that they were sacking it to then teleport marches back to middle because they DQ abandoned the middle. So I thought that was the play, to be honest with you. I thought it was like a fake out, but it wasn't. I just overthought it. But I do think that that would be a good one for the future. Which one more useful, commander or garrison? I think you should always focus more on commanders than garrisons, because the idea is there's always going to be a bigger player with better gear and better everything. So more often than not with garrisons, you're only going to focus on the minimum people. In Arc, in KVK, maybe it's a little bit different depending on your kingdom, but I would always focus on open field more than garrison unless you're a big spender. Personally, that would be my advice. If you got to choose between the two, unless you know that you're going to max out and get everything the best, then I wouldn't focus. Who is this Ruz? Look at this guy. Reunited and it feels so good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, we're just finishing out this match. Looks like, yeah, JST, unless there's provisioning. Let's look. I don't, oh, I do see a couple. I don't know if they've been there the whole time though. Let me see, 20. Leave it up to JST to get smoked by provisioners once again, right? How ironic would that be? JST lose to provisioners. Like, if they're gonna lose, if JST is gonna lose, they're gonna lose because of a provisioner, not because of anything else. Like, every season they get knocked out, it's because of last minute either missed provisions or just getting out provisioned by the opponent. It's nuts. Every time, without fail. That is like their kryptonite. If they provision 3K, it's over. Exactly, Abdullah. We're just waiting for it to go tick, 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 tick. Right? We're just amped up. 2 minutes left. I really want to see. I want to see it. Hold on. Veto. It's multiple people, so it makes me feel like it's not. Usually when this is a last grab. Usually this is a last minute grab. All right, let's see. 27,465. I'm usually when there's 5 different names in a provision tile, that means they haven't been doing it. They just did it to try to squeak out some dubs. Minute 25. Let's look at roll. Come on. You know you wanna? Just pop the master strategist and hope you grab it. And hope you grab it. Oh, I really want to see this. I really want to see this, fam. Oh, bro, they had sneaky tactics on theirs. Oh, yeah. Come on, please be, please be, please be. That's what. Come on. We know that JST doesn't have it. If you're JST, you should just be the Piñon strat and just flood. Just flood right now. No one cares. They're not going to have enough time to run it. I think he did it too early. Come on. Do it. JST grabbed it. Oh, no. Oh. No. Oh, man. That would have been so good. Oh. The timing on that. The timing on that. Hey, props to Vita. The timing on that was chef's kisses. The only problem is I think they should have sent more marches to mid. I think the guy trying to pull the art got wrecked. I think the guy in mid got wrecked, which is why he couldn't pull it. Because I did see the indicators coming from the side of Vita. Bro, oh man. Oh man. That would have been so good. That would have been so good. All right, well, Teletape, Vita, JST, and they would have won it off that. Oh man. Woo. 3K 3.5. This match honestly was very, very good. I'm very impressed with Vita. I didn't think this was going to be this close at all. I didn't even think it was going to be close. Provisioning side of Vita, a little bit more kills, woundeds. Look at the healing from JST. Good lord. Good lord. Look at the healing. Brother, brother. All right, let's see who we got. I know we lost the SV bet. I think everybody else was 15. Chef's kisses, boys. Chef's kisses. All right, let's see if we got wrecked. All right, so I know we lost this one. This was a break even, so now we broke back. And then the other two, I think, are 15s. So this was the big one that we lost, which is whatever. I'm not really worried. The odds for it were like 20 to 1. So, or no, they weren't. They were like, what, 8 to 1? Something like that. So they were worth the squeeze. Ay, my elbow. Worth the squeeze. Let me see. Let's see if there was any upsets. Schedule. VLTG. Ooh, get smoked. Get smoked. SV68. Let's go. MXM did no show. No show. Jesus Christ, dude. And then JST match. All right, let's look at Anubis real quick. SV68 142.26. Dang, they ramped that one up pretty good. Nothing. Everybody else is pretty much 15 UTC. Let's look at Baztat real quick, even though I don't know jack squat about any of these teams in here. Actually, I know a couple of them, not too many. There's a lot of 13 UTC in this one. Nice. All right, and then so back. Let's see, 51, 48, 64. There aren't very many that were very close. This one's kind of close. Okay. Nothing crazy. All right, fam. I think I'm going to, hold on, let me decide which match we're going to do at 15. With King Dom. King Dom. 1188 should be a smoke show. GG's to the I don't know why there's no time under this, but sweet. I think this is 15, right? 50 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Mimi 93L. I think that probably is the best one in Horus, Anubis. Let's see. GV should handle that. 49. I think this one will be a good one. That's at 19. Bro, what is up with them not showing this? Oh, this one's at 19 too? That one I think is going to be a good one too, to be honest with you. I think we're going to do the Mimi match, fam. Two good 19s though. That's always good to see. DQ healed 54 million? Bruh. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, I think we're gonna do the Mimi one. I think that's what we're gonna do. 93L, this one. Leave it up, leave it up. This is the type of match, I'll say, this is the type of match that Mimi traditionally loses, where they're like 4 billion power over and they somehow lose. So we're gonna see if they're gonna finally snap that. They're gonna finally snap it. This is a type of team that they usually will lose to. Someone they should just dominate. What do you think? 13-16 can surprise 93. Oh, man. Depends on which one's 90. 13-16. It's not them, right? Nope. Which one's the... Hold on. If it's not 93T or 93L, those are the third and fourth teams. And that's 818. Who are they playing? Oh, are you talking about for the... No, it's not this one. 16 OT? Yeah, 16 OT. I would say this. 16 OT is very good. I think the problem that I have with them is their mid game is really suspect. And so if you're gonna beat 93T, you need to be really good at dominating one of the lanes, right? You can't be just good. That's why with like 60 GT and those teams, they give 93T a run for their money, because a lot of people think that 93T is a pushover in occupation, when in reality they are probably one of the strongest in occupation. Their weakness, if you're gonna pull one out, is gonna be their mid game. Right, they're very prone to lose mid against really good mid teams, but I will say they're also very prone to sneak one of the arcs out between them. So that's what I would say. Hey, Dirty Dan, thank you so much for the host, brother. Welcome everybody who's coming from Dirty Dan. Welcome, 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 welcome. Big up to OT Mimi last year. It made us rich. Made you rich. I'm rich. Welcome everybody who came from Dirty Dan. I appreciate you, homie. Thank you for the love. But yeah, 16 OT I think is pretty solid in occupation, but their mid is a little bit sus. So I don't think their occupation is better than 93T, which means that their mid needs to be better. And so that's kind of... It is what it is. I like 16 OT, but I will not put my coins on them. Yeah, I wouldn't either. So the biggest contenders, and this is what I would say. People keep asking or thinking that 93T is going to be a runaway. I don't think they're going to be a runaway, to be perfectly honest with you. The way that I break it down is the best top 32 competitive wise is in Anubis. Best top 16 realm is Horus. Best top 8 is Horus. Best top 4 is Horus. The best team overall is in Anubis. So I think there are higher, like the higher quality teams I think are there in Horus. I think in Anubis, the flagship runners there are really good, but they're not better than the ones in Horus. but I think overall the pool in Anubis is better quality than Horus. So if I had to throw predictions, I already put my coins on 17-18. I think they were kind of like they were a hair away from knocking out a really, really phenomenal team last season. And I always like going with the dark horse. That's just me though. Anubis I think is gonna be, it's a two horse race. But in reality, I love my guys from 489. I love my Korean friends. I love them. I think the problem comes in is it's regular Osiris League, so that's when equipment comes into formations and armaments and all that comes into play, and I think that gives a huge leg up to a team like 60GT. So in regular Osiris League, I would give it to 60GT to beat 489. In Invitational and in Grand Prix, I think 489 beats them all day. I think they beat them like a drum. But the uptick, the break between that, I think is just too big in regular Osiris League. So I think it's pretty clear cut that 60GT and Anubis. In Horus, I think it will come down between 93T, 1188, 1718, and JST. And I can see 1718 pulling an upset. I think 1188, it just depends on how good they are that day. I always thought that they were a very solid team. I just never saw them as like a top tier Osiris League team. And JST, I think, don't get me wrong, I give props to Vita, but I don't know. That makes me a little leery on JST, to be perfectly honest with you. I feel like teams like Vita are still good, but they're not that top tier team, so they should still be beating them by a pretty decent amount. But I didn't watch the match, so I don't know, but that makes me a little leery on JST. Seeing JST struggle against Vita is not so comforting for the top four though. Yeah, and that's exactly how I feel. But I would still say this. I'm looking at Horus right now, right? 93T, yes. The only ones that I would consider competing with JST for that fourth spot is VL. VL would be my fifth team, and it's kind of a coin toss between them and JST. The reason being is, from what most people don't know, is a lot of the 1v players that left 1v, that split off to a bunch of different teams, went to, where'd they go? They went here and here. And then some went to a different kingdom. But a bunch of players went to these two teams. So those are already pretty stacked teams already. So when you add in the strategy and the planning and the experience, it just elevates them. So that's just a little insider stuff right there. But yeah, I think those are the teams that I would compete. If I had to choose 5, then it would be VL, adding them in. I think they're all going to be very solid. And then 489 versus 60GT for Anubis. I think it's a 2-horse race there. I don't think anybody else is really that close, to be perfectly honest with you, in them. But all right, fam, what we are going to do is we are going to call that stream. That way we can dang, and y'all just came and hung out with me. We are going to be firing it off again at 15 UTC. We are going to be doing the Mimi versus the 93L match. So if y'all can do me a monster favor, smash that like button. Oh, you know what? Let me. Y'all can do me a favor and smash that like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you again, Dirty Dan, for the host. Greatly appreciate the love, brother. Thank you so much. And then at 15 UTC, we'll be doing the Mimi versus 93L match, and hopefully that's a banger as well. So we'll see. But thank you again for whether you're on our vertical stream or horizontal stream. We'll be bringing y'all both of those again for 15 UTC. So look forward to seeing y'all again. Y'all have a good one. See y'all soon. Bye.